Hi, everyone, and welcome to my senior project. This is episode one of a three-part series of videos relating to my topic. This first video is going to be about physical evidence in junk forensic science, and we're going to talk about Keith Allen Harward um, and bite mark analysis. To get started, a little background on bite mark analysis. This is a forensic science technique that was used for many decades and wasn't outlawed as being invalid until a few years ago. There are 26 major cases in the United States of exoneration involving bite mark analysis, and the one we're going to talk about today is Keith Allen Harward. Now, the way bite mark analysis works is a forensic odontologist or forensic dentist. This was a occupation from when bite mark analysis was heavily used. When a suspect is found in a case where bite mark is found on the victim, uh, an impression will be taken of their teeth, and the mold will be used to make kind of a cast of their teeth that they can use theoretically to match to the bite mark. Now, this doesn't actually work. It has never worked actually, but it was thought to have worked. The reason it doesn't work is the way that tissue tears on a human body. It's not doesn't happen perfectly to match a bite mark. Um, Often, either there's too much ripping or not enough to match someone's teeth, and there's no way possible to get a perfect match of someone's teeth to match to a bite mark. It doesn't work, and that's why it's stopped being used. Um, and has even been banned in certain states, such as Texas. Now, Keith Allen Harward, he was from Newport News, Virginia. He was a Marine on the USS Vincent Hall. He was one of many people screened in a case involving a murder and sexual assault of a family in Newport News. And initially, he was ruled out as a suspect in the case. But eventually, he was arrested and charged because a guard at the military base falsely testified that he saw Harward return to the base with bloody clothes. So he was looked into further, and a forensic odontologist analyzed his teeth in relation to the bite mark found on the assault victim, and they found a supposed match. And he was arrested and charged, and six, not just the one, but five more of forensic dentists testified in his trial that his teeth matched the bite mark, and he was convicted. He originally got the death penalty, but a new law in Virginia changed the way that capital murder was tried, and he was able to avoid that, fortunately. Um, Eventually, his case was picked up by the Innocence Project after some doubts about bite mark analysis, and it was determined using his blood that he was not involved in the crime, and they actually found the person guilty using the same process, the DNA process. He was released from prison after 33 years and is currently a free man. This is one of many examples of physical evidence being used in cases that doesn't actually work. And in fact, in the early 2000s, the FBI had to admit that their hair analysis wasn't accurate and that there was a good 90% of cases that used that process that were possibly misguided in conviction because of it. It's an issue and it needs to be resolved, and it has been started to resolve, which is something I will get to in video number 3. I want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate you watching this video. I hope you learned something, and I hope you join me in watching the next 2 videos.